Friday Night Funkin is realized this Friday night. Funkin will end off in a preview to Fenway's and open source donation a rhythm game first released in 2024 again. The game was developed by a team of 4 Newgrounds users: Cameron, Ninja Benjamin, Clean Taylor, David, Fandomonic, Bryce, Chloe, Sprite, Darcy, Owen, an evil stick. The game shares some gameplay features with Dance Revolution and proper rapper aesthetic influences from Flash games, for the game has been credited with driving users back to Newgrounds. The site whose popularity peaked in the early 2000s. The game mainly revolves around the play character girlfriend, who must defeat a variety of characters in singing and rapping contests in order to continue to his love interest girlfriend. Gameplay revolves around hitting notes with time inputs while avoiding running out of health for the duration of a song. The game was initially created for the Lumen Dare 47 Game Jam in October 2020. Awful Frugen backed and kicked out the title Friday Night Funkin', although the full-ass game is under development. Gameplay: Friday Night Funkin' is a rhythm game with the play controls a character called Ballfriend, who must defeat a series of opponents in order to continue dating his significant other girlfriend. The player must pass multiple levels, referred to as weeks, each containing 3 songs. Each week, player faces a different opponent of some deviating structure from this by the inclusion of multiple opponents during gameplay. The player listing a pattern of notes represented as heralded, which the player must then mirror by using the little keys. With a double deal. What was it? With the for each week, the player has the option to select one of 3 difficulties, using normal or hard. As the difficulty increases, the speed of incoming arrows increases, and the patterns of arrows become more complex. The player's high score for week on each difficulty is tracked and shown in the top corner of the week selection screen. The game contains 2 different modes of playing: a story campaign in which songs are played linearly, and a free play mode which allows for free selection of any of the game browser right. Develop now. Logo used on the Lumen Dare prototype for Navigate. Ninja Benjamin assembled a small team of Newgrounds creators to develop an initial Friday Night Funkin' prototype as a submission to Lumen Dare 47 in October 2020, which contained only a handful of music tracks and lacked menus despite its rudimentary design. The prototype received unexpected success, leading to many requests for a full game. In response, Ninja Benjamin stated that he had plans to expand the game. Ninja Benjamin would later update this demo on November 1, 2020, which added several additional menus and options, as well as week 2 an additional 5. Interest in the game increased with it quickly growing in notoriety on the runs, as it had received significant attention by platforms such as YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and Twitch. Its soundtrack by composer Chloe Sprite has been made available for free on Bandcamp and Spotify. On February 2021, Ninja Benjamin Nintendo to allow his game to be ported to the Nintendo Switch. However, was because request was rejected. The game was incomplete. Week 7 was released and time exclusive on Newgrounds. Due to increase in traffic discussed in Newgrounds, the site crashed. The game ended its weekly update following Week 7, with the developers instead focusing on working on the full game. Titled Friday Night Funkin' on the full-ass game. Kickstarter, April 2021. The developers announced plans to launch a Kickstarter project later in the month to turn the demo into a full game. On April 18th, Kickstarter project for the full version of the game was released under the name Friday Night Funkin' on the full-ass game and reached its goal of $60,000 within hours. The Kickstarter ultimately raised over $2 million. In February 2022, it began reported that Friday Night Funkin' on the 4th game was one of the most funded Kickstarter projects of 2021. The full game will include a mobile version for internet use and direct mode, which remixes the songs to make them harder for modding. The game has an extremely active modding community due to its open source release, allowing for the implementation of anime content. As a result, the game will receive mod support using the Polymod framework.